Gray, host of the Looking and Feeling Your Best at Any Age channel. Just stopping by with a quick video, I hope anyway. I have two things that I want to merge into one video. I'm finally getting settled back into everyday life after my Hamptons weekend, hanging out with my hubby for our 26th wedding anniversary. And of course we're in the car a lot, and so it's the fall. Sometimes I get allergy eyes, or whatever you want to call it. My eyes get irritated and I take a break from my contacts and use Sustained drops or whatever. But while I'm out in the world, I don't want to wear the glasses that I believe I may have bought these from America's Best Contacts and Glasses back in probably 1989 when I first got to the DC area and couldn't afford vision insurance. And so I don't like to go into the world with these on. These are my grandma glasses, as my husband calls them. And I have pictures of me like before the kids were born or when the kids were babies wearing these glasses. So I don't like to wear these out, but I do wear them in the mornings, especially on the treadmill. And I have to tighten them up with a lens or a frame tightener because the lens will pop out. But it's funny, I can see perfectly out of those glasses. Now, not so much as I'm looking into the the camera viewer through the mirror. I can't even see myself in it. So that's how, blind I am. So what I've been doing while I haven't been wearing my contacts is wearing my prescription sunglasses. And see, those are still a little more fashionable. I got these from my actual eye doctor, like through insurance. And so overpriced, but they allow me to see perfectly. So then I said, well, since my eye doctor doesn't have frames that I actually like, because the ones that I had from 1989, the reason I switched back to those is because I had gotten a new pair probably about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, but they were like the thinner ones, and I have really big eyes, so my eyes would I could kind of see over the top of them, but I was trying to be fashionable, and they were by Polo. However, when the arm broke, the eye place, they weren't able to fix it. And so then they checked with Ralph Lauren and they no longer made that frame. So there was no other option. And so as I was contemplating, and I couldn't find a frame that I liked at the eye doctor's office. And so I tried on those glasses from 1989 and I was like, hey, they work wonderfully. Not so much when I'm, reading, so I kind of read without glasses. And so then I kind of got tired when I came back from some of my trips and I wanted to give my eyes a break. So then I said, well, let me go back to America's Best Contacts and eyeglasses again and see if I can find something because they're really cheap. So I got 2 pairs of glasses for $242, and that's with the thin lenses that fit into the frames. And so here's the first pair. And so I think I kind of like these frames. I don't know if you can see them or not. Okay, yeah, great. I can see them in the mirror. So I like these, I think, and I would wear them out of the house. The only thing is I see better out of those 1989 glasses than I do these, and I feel kind of weird, like the depth perception. Maybe they don't have that astigmatism right. I'm not quite sure, but I'm getting ready to go and possibly take these back and just maybe buy the frames and go to my regular eye doctor. And I even got a second pair in that $242 price with UV coating and like a 1-year warranty. Here's the black pair. I really hate glasses. I can't wait to be wearing my contacts again and just wear glasses in the house. So anyway, that's the glass ordeal. So I guess we could say that that's something that I've purchased over the last couple of weeks as a result of my travels. But what I really wanted to share, I can tell you about my outfit. You guys have seen this before. I wore it back in the spring. It's by Betsy Johnson. Got it from Marshalls or TJ Maxx for like $34.99, maybe $39.99. Can't think of which one, but I just love it because it feels kind of 60s, like very bohemian. And then I paired it with some shoes that I got by 1, I think, or maybe bar 2, I don't know. It's a brand that Macy's carries that I got from the Herald Square Macy's in Times Square, which I couldn't make it back during our New England adventure for 2017 because we were trying to make it to Montreal, and it was a 6-hour drive from Times Square. But I love these shoes. They have the platform. I have them in black too. Got them on sale for like $28, something like that. And then I just paired some gold jewelry, White House Black Market on sale. Got it for $13 when it's normally at least $48. Got some earrings from where did I get these? I got them from Nordstrom Rack, I believe, by Natasha for less than 20 bucks. But I did get a few things when I was in the Hamptons. And by the way, I was telling you guys, if you saw the video that I did celebrating my 26th wedding anniversary, where I tried on my wedding gown from 1991, and praise the Lord, it still fit. I couldn't zip it all the way up due to back fat that's accumulated over the last 26 years. Darn it! But anyway, I could get into it and I could zip it up to the middle of the back. So that's some victory, especially after 2 kids and gaining over 50 pounds for each. But anyway, so we went to the Hamptons, and I said I would mention how to do it affordably. Like the 2 places we stayed in, we couldn't afford to stay in them back in August during our New England adventure, because one place I wanted to go to, or I thought about, was Bridgehampton Inn, or the Bridgehampton Inn, which is in Bridgehampton, New York. And we were able to stay there for under $200 because it was October and it's off season. And then the Montauk Yacht Club, I got to go to Montauk. You know, I had never been there before, and that was actually on my vision board. I really wanted to go, and so we were at the Montauk Yacht Club. But when I tried to go back in August, they wanted over $650 a night, and it was a minimum 2-night stay. By the time they added all their fees and taxes, it was like $1,300 per couple just for a 2-night stay, and I really couldn't justify that. That was twice as much as it was to stay in Quebec City at Le Chateau Frontenac. So we couldn't do it. I wish I was balling like that, but I am not. So, so it was a wonderful thing to do for our anniversary, because we wound up being able to stay there for $250 for 1 night. And then because my husband mentioned it was our anniversary, they actually, you know, had a bottle of champagne in the room waiting, which I don't drink. It's unopened downstairs. And then they called us and gave us a complimentary dinner, which I thought was going to have all kinds of constraints or whatever. But there were no constraints. They said, you know, get what you want. And so my husband had this huge lobster, you know. He also had like a seafood sampler from the appetizer menu with huge shrimp. It was like $35 just for the appetizer. And he also did the filet mignon with some other shrimp. And then I tried like a flatbread. I'm so simple. The flatbread, the chicken was chewy. I don't really like white meat, so I sent that back. So I wound up eating wings and french fries while he was eating lobster, filet mignon, shrimp, oysters, and then they gave another bottle of champagne. And I was just drinking water, and then we tried dessert. The bill probably should have been about $300, but they charged us nothing, so we gave a really good tip. So it was wonderful. So if you ever want to go, you know, and check out the Hamptons and see the lovely villages on Long Island, that would be a great time to do it, like after October starts and before they start closing everything. And then on Sunday we went to Riverhead, which has a lovely Tanger outlet. And so I was able to get a few things, or at least one of the things that I'm getting ready to show you in just a second. And I'll do that very quickly because I got to get out of here and take those glasses back. But anyway, guys, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And this is not necessarily an outfit. I'm showing you some of the things that I got, and I'll tell you about each one. They just happen to look as though I might be trying to put together an outfit, which is very convenient for the purposes of demonstration. Well, I mentioned to you that I was in the Hamptons, and I got this from, was it Sag Harbor, or was it maybe Southampton? I think this was from Southampton. But anyway, because we were just taking a little tour of the villages of the Hamptons, and I think we had checked into our room at the Bridgehampton Inn. It's lovely, by the way. I'll post some pictures in a blog on my website at shop.yourbest@anyage.com, which I'll list in the video, so you can just click on it if you'd like to. But anyway, we're walking down, Southampton, just having a lovely time. And because I'm low class, we ate at a sports bar because I didn't want to go to Lulu's that the innkeeper told me about, because it was just, very frou-frou food, like grilled octopus and stuff. No, thank you. I like the chicken tenders with the salad. Thank you very much. And the barbecue sauce, which was delicious at, I think it was called Fellingham's or something. But anyway, so my husband and I, we popped into the store, and I was so thankful that there was something I could afford. This top doesn't go with this bottom. The top itself, we saw it in the window, and like kind of a really tight-fitting Hervé somebody type dress, and it kind of went out a little bit. If you have like a really, slim waist and, curvy hips and, a nice little, perky booty, I think that it would just be absolutely gorgeous, but it wasn't for me. But the top was, and it was surprisingly affordable. Southampton, it was $50, and she gave me a discount, so it was $48 after tax and everything. So I really like this. I just happened to pair it with the skirt that my husband got for me from White House Black Market, which I had been eyeing actually because I want to get the jacket to go with it. This is the, if you can see it, this is the jacket. And let's see, can you see it? Yeah, I need to put my glasses or contacts on. But anyway, I'd like to get this jacket, but it's $220, and I wanted to use my $50 off coupon or wait to see if White House Black Market would have it on sale. But he grabbed the skirt for me, as well as a necklace. We weren't supposed to be doing gifts because I got that car that I showed you guys on one of the videos where I was talking about. It's a car that gets attention, when a woman is traveling. It's basically a midlife crisis purchase that he indulged me in. So praise the Lord, so I'm really excited about that. So I just said we weren't going to exchange gifts. We were just going to go on a nice little getaway. And then, he started buying stuff. And so I was going to take this back, but now that it fits so nice, I'm going to keep it. But what I am going to do is go and see if I can get that jacket for $50 off at the store. If not, I don't know, maybe return this and buy it again with the necklace and see if I can get at least $25 off. But anyway, so got this. Oh, and then who knew that they would have a TJ Maxx right before you get into Bridgehampton. I don't know if that's considered East Hampton. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it is in the Hamptons. They have a TJ Maxx, and it had the most extensive shoe collection I've ever seen in any TJ Maxx, because usually I find no success. And guess what else? I'm so glad I went, because the Hamptons in the Northern Virginia area that I tried to check out, and even some parts of Southern Virginia I went to, they only had these shoes in like a 9, an 8, and even with my toenail clips, I can't do a 9 or even a 9.5, except for in the rare occasion where the shoes that I had on with the 26th wedding anniversary with the gown, the ones I told you about from Ivana Trump, those are the only 9.5s that I've ever worn since I was maybe in the 6th or 7th grade. So, but anyway, these, I get to the Hamptons and I find them in a tin, just absolutely gorgeous, comfortable. They are $34.99 by Madden Girl. And so I've just been so excited, can't wait to wear them for the fall. I'll probably wear tights with them, but just since I'm not wearing tights, I didn't feel like doing it because I started sweating. So anyway, so I got these, right? And, oh, the name of the store, in case you're in Southampton and you're looking for a store that's affordable, it's called Therapy Life and Style. Oh, it is Southampton. It's called Therapy Life and Style. The bag is balled up because my trunk now is very small, and it was full of, luggage and things that we just kept picking up as we were driving along. That's the beauty of not, exchanging gifts sometimes, because, you can buy things while you're out and about. Look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? I just love them. I just love them, love them, love them. But anyway, and I love them even more for $34.99. But also, the thing that you need to realize as you get older, like people are saying, how are you wearing those heels? It's because I look for platforms. I look for thick heels. It gives you a lot of support, especially if you ever, deal with, ailments like plantar fasciitis or whatever. It's a better balancing act for your heel. So anyway, just wonderful, love these. And then when I was in Riverhead, New York, which is also part of Long Island, not considered the Hamptons, but a part of Long Island. And I think the Hamptons are considered to be a part of Long Island as well. Not that I'm an expert, because I grew up in Georgia and in South Carolina, and I don't have any Hamptons money to say I'm experienced, and this is on my second time even going to some Hamptons. So this is why I'm telling you about the affordable prices, because I want people to have experiences without, having to be rich. We can go to the Hamptons, we don't have to be rich. I found these at a Marshall's in, where were we? Maybe Melville, New York, or somewhere in that vicinity, which is also a part of Long Island. And so these are by Jessica Simpson, and I could wear these because I don't know if you can tell, but this has like a little gold, or taupe line going through it. But anyway, these are like gold and, a little bit of black etched in. They were on sale for $32. Check that out. Check that out. I love it. $32, and it just so happens to go with the gold that I'm wearing, but look, it's like a fabric type material. $32 in Riverhead, New York. I'm so glad my husband, didn't complain, because usually on Sundays he's like ready, to get on the road. He doesn't want to deal with, traffic like for 95 or whatever. But so while we were there, I indulged in a couple of other things. I'll show you the clothes first. I went to the Calvin Klein store, which I rarely ever do, but I decided I wanted to replace some boy shorts that I bought, I don't know, probably back in the early 2000s, and I still have one pair that, that still stays around, in the times when you don't really care what you're wearing, like maybe for workout underwear. But I've always wanted to get some more boy shorts, so they had four for $34. So I went ahead and I got the four. And then I got 3 boy shorts, hoping that they would work. I'm going to go wash these before I wear them. My mother's voice is ringing out. And then they had another pair, that has like some little gold flecks in it. So I said I'd get 3 of the boy shorts and then 1 pair of the regular, hoping that they fit, because I won't be able to take them back, especially after I wash them, or, if I try them on. So I'm going to be good on that, but really happy with that purchase. But just wanted to say, like with that whole 26-year wedding anniversary thing, I heard Michael Baisden talking earlier this week, if not yesterday. He was talking about how, he hears people complain about marriage and how, the intimacy kind of goes away after people have been married. And that doesn't have to be the case. And one of the things that women, like, this is why I try to keep my exercise game tight, and I try to wear, cute stuff, even though I am 51. Keep your underwear game tight too. Don't, if you don't have to, don't wear those underwear that your mom recommended you wear, like, back when you're 16, 17, because my mother used to want me to wear briefs and stuff. I don't want to wear briefs. My husband doesn't want to see briefs. He wants to see cute stuff like that, or these things that I got when I was in Canada from Levian Rose, this little lingerie store. And I don't know if you can tell, but these have champagne glasses on them. So now I have, this is like my general underwear. I have at least 9 pairs of these that, I can wear around. So I try to mix up my underwear game, to keep things looking interesting. Every once in a while, I say, well, what kind of underwear are you wearing? I'll say, there you go. And so it's cute underwear, and he actually likes that. So it's something you can do and not break the bank. And I love to buy them on sale. The reason I bought so many from Levian Rose was because I think it was by 6 for like maybe $35 or something. So that was a good thing. And then finally, the thing that I bought for myself, my cousin, at the Coach outlet, she was showing me when we were in Freeport, Maine during our New England adventure of this year, that in the car I was just coveting, because she had this bag that fit her laptop in it. She had her laptop, her iPad, she had a wallet and everything in this. And so she told me she had gotten it on sale for like $100. So of course on Riverhead, they're claiming that it was originally like $450. Lies. I'm sure it's a men's bag, but it had been marked down to $279, and then they said everything was 50% off. So instead of mine being $100, it was $151, including the tax. So it's kind of masculine, but like say if I were traveling, instead of taking my laptop bag, this could be my actual purse, on the plane, and then I would have then I would have my, you know, my iPad, my laptop, my wallet, you know, passport or whatever else I needed all in one spot that could go under the seat. So, so not bad for $151 and a little ostentatious with Coach written on it, but it's so functional, and I think it's something that I would have for years. Now, last thing, my son's birthdays are coming up, so I won't show this. Show this. I ran across a few things that might be kind of neat for them from Polo, and then for my husband I saw something that he tried on there, and since he bought me a gift, I'm gonna go back and get this vest that I saw. Polo, sign up, or Ralph Lauren, sign up for their email coupons, because they'll send you stuff and then you can wind up, you know, saving like 30% or 25% off of the sale that they're already having there. And all you have to do is pull up the text on your phone, click on it, and it'll show a barcode that they can scan. So I saved at least 30% off of everything that was in this bag. None of it's for me, so I can't show you. But other than that, I think I did very well for my Hampton/Long Island haul, and happy anniversary haul as well. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I look forward to sharing more tips on looking and feeling your best. And I guess what you could get from today's tips were: one, get good glasses so you can see and you're not looking at yourself in the mirror and you can't even see your eyes, and you know, things that compliment you. I guess don't wait until, you know, to replace glasses from 1989, you know, like 28 years later. Make sure you get a pair that works. And then also, everywhere you go, glance in the discount stores. And I know it sounds like I'm just being cheap, but it opens up the door for you to experiment, to try on a lot of different things. And I tell you, with some of my little pieces from Ross and, you know, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, I felt right at home in the Hamptons, and those people had no idea, you know, that some of my stuff was discount. Not all of it, but some of it, especially the white dress that I wore on the day that we first went, that I got from a store called Diva in Newport, Rhode Island. You know, so everything isn't from Ross or Marshalls, but I like to mix and match, and you can create your own look, get your own style going, get stuff that fits you nicely, and accessorize, and you too can look and feel your best at any age. And on that note, sorry I talked so long, gotta run, stop by and check out some of the other videos. Also like, comment, visit my website, yourbestatanyaage.com. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.